Rich, be a champion in life. Well, it's early morning. Birds are chirping. Crickets are making noise. I'm in this absolute amazing facility. It's the Defense Soap corporate office. They got a wrestling room out here. It's state of the art. It's beautiful. Building little champions out here. Anyway, man, it just a chance to reflect. You know, I've made a lot of friends, a lot of connections across the country through the sport of wrestling. You know, people that I would have never rubbed shoulders with, I'd have never met if it wasn't for being an athlete, being a coach, being involved in the sport. You know, I owe a lot to the sport, man, for taking me in at a time when a lot of the world, you know, there's a big stigma out there, and we're battling it. We're pushing back, letting people know that we can change. We can change our life. We can change the trajectory of our life. The person that I was is not the person I am today. You know, and we do that through just making good choices, changing your life. And, you know, it's less about talking about it and more about being about it. And, you know, I've done that for almost 2 decades, man. And we've tilted a lot of scales, changed a lot of minds, and fought a lot of stigma, but there's still some out there. But man, you know, I think back at like moments in my life where really important times and moments and events, and stepping in the wrestling room was the recipe for me. You know, these kids gain so much and prepare them so much for what's ahead. Just being, you know, in sports in general, but having a coach, having a mentor, somebody to look up to as a guider, you know. Yeah, it's dad and mom play a huge role, but then you bring a coach in the formula, somebody that the kids can look up to, you know, a great mentor with good belief system, good positive role model. It just adds to giving these kids a chance, an opportunity. You know, a lot of people don't know the reason I went back to wrestling is because of the coaching culture that my coach had when I was in high school. You know, I never forgot that. I was a 500 wrestler, and my coach treated me like I was his top athlete. You never felt any different, you know. And so having that kind of a team environment really kept me engaged through my younger teen years. And I always thought about that. Always wanted that back in my life. Even though I took a turn for so many years, I still remembered that process, that 5 or 6 years that I was part of the team, and that I had this great role model in my life. And, you know, so when I was trying to make change, I just kept thinking about wrestling, you know, and what HD Waddell brought to my life. So, you know, I know we want to fight to win. We all want to win. But at the end of the day, it's just such a massive win when kids can experience that kind of a culture, that kind of an environment. You know, it's very encouraging. It's inspiring. It's hopeful. You know, it's much bigger than wrestling, you know. And that's the 75-80%. Not everybody's going to be the top athlete. Most of us are going to be average to good. So anyway, man, I appreciate the sport. I appreciate our partners, those that believe in our mission, what we're doing out there in the world, trying to make change, trying to help another human being. Defense Soap's been a massive supporter of Be a Champion in Life. That's why I'm here, you know. And, you know, so anyway, we're going to be here for a little while. Come down, unwind, clean the truck up, do some maintenance, get reorganized, and then we start our events next week, man. And jump on board, guys. I mean, we have programs ranging from 2,000 up to 5,000. It's very affordable for most all organizations and schools. You just got to figure out what your needs are and what's important to you. And to me, this is important to me. So I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep engaging because until I've talked to every kid in the country, I'm not done. So it's the time, guys. I'm on the road. I'm coming to you. So share it with your school, share it with your administration, share it with your staff. Get this story out there. Get this program on the table of discussion. Do not miss this opportunity, guys. We're circling the country. It starts next week. We're in Ohio, working up to Northeast, down to North Carolina, Virginia, Florida, across to Texas, up to Illinois, back to Missouri. Come on, guys. Let's get this thing going. Help get my message into your school. Have a great day. Keep fighting for what you believe in. Stay inspired and grateful for what you have, not what you don't have, and just keep moving forward and up.